I tried to make money on YouTube by just re-uploading videos not once but twice, and here's how we went, guys. Okay guys, so we all see those people on YouTube making bold claims that you can just make money re-uploading videos on YouTube, just downloading them, putting them together in an editing software, adding some background music, adding some stock footage, and printing money like a machine. Is that true? Well, I tried it twice so you don't have to, and here's how we went. First, before we dive into it, I want to say that I've watched all the videos that make bold claims when saying, hey, you can make money re-uploading videos, and I found something very, very interesting among all of them. First, nobody ever has shown their own channel. Okay, so yeah, they're preaching it to you, you should do it, but they have ever done it? My name is Razvan Paraschiv, and in this video I'm gonna show you the insights, the real screenshots, the real backend of this whole business. First, let's take a look at my first attempt of making money by re-uploading YouTube videos, and that was called the channel called Dashcam Live. Now, what we were doing on this channel, guys, I was sold by one of my friends, if you want to call it like that, who was already in the niche, who was already doing that, and he was making like $3,000 to $4,000 a month. I said, whoa, I would love to make that money, right? So what we were doing basically with this channel, we were going on other people's channels, we were finding short clip of car crashes, we were asking the owner for permission, so it was allowed. And then we were just putting the footages together in an auditing software, making a compilation video, then adding some stock footage, adding some background music. I was so lazy that for the thumbnails, I was just Googling car crashed or crashed car, something like that. And then I was using that straight from the Google image as my YouTube thumbnail. And the beauty of this is it worked. Well, for a while. Now, unfortunately, I don't have access to the channel anymore because I eventually got rid of it and I sold it for a decent profit. But then, hear me out. So, in the first month, I was making like $300. I still remember the numbers because I have some screenshots on my computer. So, I was making $300 in the first month. Then, it was not profitable because I was paying the guys more to edit the videos for me. And then, in the second month, I made $1,200, so 1.2K, which was, again, making me a lot of money then. Making profitable maybe $500, $600 in the green. And then, in the third month, it exploded. Exploded like we lost monetization for reused content, of course. Well, just like that, I lost 3 months of progress, 3 months of hopes, and more importantly, I lost confidence in myself and in this business model. I thought it's a scam. I thought it's never gonna work. I thought it's all a charade, a parade that people are gonna use to make money and sell me on it, right? I told myself back then that I would keep doing the business model, I would keep working on it, but I will never ever start a compilation channel or something that goes along the YouTube guidelines ever again. Until
a few moments later.
Crypto. Who doesn't love crypto? At the beginning of this year, 2021, cryptocurrency was one of the most trendiest niches on YouTube, especially when it comes to YouTube automation, because it was just the newest niche around. And guess what I did? I started a channel, of course. I still have access to the channel, so I can show you all the ins, all the outs, all the numbers, and how it went. So let's jump into my computer, and I can show you some stats. Okay guys, so I'm here at my computer now. As you can see, we are in the creator studio of the channel called Top Crypto. We have 8,000 subscribers, and here if you can see the magic bar where it says unfortunately your channel wasn't approved for monetization. But let's see if it was always like that, right? So if we search the analytics for 2021 when we started the channel, you can see first of the bat that this channel made me over $6,000, so especially $6,500, which it's profitable. Like I put less than $3,000 into the channel, but is it actually a good move? So if you want to take a look at this, we started probably, let's see when we posted the first video. So date, we posted the first video in February 14. So let's take a look at the analytics like that. So 2021. February 14. Yeah, so we started around here, and if you can see for the first month, so February 14, and we started pretty strong. Like we started making dollars, especially in the first week, which is not very common. And then in the first month, you can see we even went and making $5-6 a day, which was a good sign for me, right? So I kept going, and March was the second month when we went to 2 digits, guys. We make $20, $18, $15, $7, all the stuff, and then keeping forward in April, which was pretty much the third month, let's say, we ended up making around, I think, $900. But let's filter like this. So if we go custom and we go April 1st to April 13th, we made 1.4K in April, guys. You can see we were averaging $40 a day, maybe even $50 a day, and then it kept going like that. We even hit a $92 a day, guys. I was spending probably $30 per day on this channel, so I was profitable. I was making $500 a month in this one. But let's see what happened more. Let's go in May. Okay guys, so in May you can see we made a whooping of $4,000, guys. $4,000, as you can see. And we started the month slowly. We're making $50, $70, $100 almost, and then we hit our first $100 day here. And then even more crazy, Soon after that, so May, so we have February, March, April, May. In the 4th month of this channel running, we hit 3 $500 days back to back, guys. If you see 497, 502, and then 524, like this is amazing, guys. This is so good, right? Now, after we had those 3 back-to-back 500 days, let's take a look at what happened here. If you can see, we had even a small dip here. We made 350 on May 20, May 21st, 480, 470, sorry, so almost that. But then all of a sudden, it cranked all over. Like if you see, we went back to 137, and then it kept going like 20, 15, 10, all the stuff. So at this moment, I felt something was wrong, but let's see what actually was wrong. So then, if we go in the next month of June, that would be, in June, you can see we still made $700, so probably a little bit profitable, but then the magic flat line came. Now, if you don't know what the flat line is, it's this line where you can see you're making the same money each and every single day, and that's zero. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, all of a sudden, guys, because that's when we lost monetization. So we lost monetization on June 8th or June 9th, and that was because reused content, of course. We even appealed the decision. I'm gonna show you here in a second, but even that, it didn't work, guys. The channel was still dead. You can see we said currently ineligible for monetization, and that was because it was reused content. And also I appealed, which is a feature that YouTube introduced. I have not seen this feature to a lot of channels, but it actually happened to me. Although I appealed and I made a letter to YouTube, I made a video showing them our video editing process, our entire process and all the stuff, they still didn't reinstall the channel's monetization. And let me show you what we was doing and what was wrong with this channel. Now guys, on this channel we are basically taking 1 or 2 hour long interviews from people like Robert Kiyosaki, Ron Paul, and all the crypto whales in the game. We're watching those 2-hour interviews. We're taking a 10 to 15 minute most interesting part of the interview. We're putting that into Premiere Pro or Final Cut, whatever the editing software the guys were using. We were chopping it up where we were missing it, like we're mixing 10 seconds of the interview footage with 10 seconds of stock footage, so that way the YouTube algorithm couldn't detect that we are using the content. Not only that, but we were doing a lot of zoom ins, a lot of zoom outs, a lot of text on screens, effects, background music, images, screenshots, all the stuff, guys. So the YouTube algorithm couldn't detect that we were using those people's content. But unfortunately, it didn't work. We couldn't fall under the fair use law, and we lost it. I wanna talk a little bit about here, guys, because if you think about it, the fair use law, what it states, you are allowed to use other people's content as long as you use it in an educational purpose. And let me ask you this, guys: if you want to make a crypto investment, let's say, or if you want to find out about something related to Bitcoin, let's say, something very, very small, would you rather watch a 2-hour interview where those people talk about plenty of stuff, nothing congruent? Or would you rather watch a 10-minute video where you just get the information that you need? Well, I would definitely watch the 10-minute one, so that is educational purposes, although YouTube didn't care and demonetized us. Now guys, here's the lesson. Fortunately, things work out very, very well for me with YouTube because I have other channels where we do legit content, where we have our voiceovers, commentary, and all the stuff. But if I were not to push, if I were not so decisive to make a change and to change my life completely, I would have stopped maybe after the first loss, after the second loss. So then, guys, please do not try to make anything that's a shortcut, right? Don't try to hack the algorithm, because sooner or later, maybe yes, you'll make some money, but sooner or later you'll be demonetized and lose all the progress, you'll lose motivation, you'll lose confidence, and it's not a good place to be in. To answer your question, can you make money re-uploading videos? And the blunt answer is no. You cannot make money by re-uploading videos on YouTube. If you just download some scripts, chop them up, put them together, add some music, add some footages, it will never work for you. I don't care what other people say. I just showed you the facts. I tried it twice. It doesn't work. Now, keep in mind, there might work for 3% of the people, for 1% of the people. There are, of course, some exemptions. There are, of course, some channels that are still monetized because they've been around for 5 years, 7 years, 3 years. Who cares? But guys, it's very, very hard to compete to be in the 1%, where you can just compete to be in the 80% and still make a lot of money with YouTube. Now, if you do the same process, but in the meantime, you flip the switch, or you add your own commentary, your own voice to the video, you add value, significant change to that, you'll definitely be monetized and you'll be able to make a lot of money from YouTube long term. And that is where the real power of YouTube automation comes, guys, the long term game. Now, there will always be one-time wonders, new niches, new concepts, new way to shortcut the way to success. And the good thing is, or the bad things, depending how you do it, you put it, it will always work. It will work for 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, maybe even 6 months, and you might make some money. But is it worth it, guys? Is it worth to spend your time, spend your money into energy that is something that you know it's gonna vanish after 6 months? Definitely for me, it's not worth it, but maybe it'll be for you. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Now, guys, don't forget we have put together a Facebook community, especially for YouTube Cash Cow channel owners or for people who are looking to learn more about this. So make sure to check the first link in the description, and see you next time, guys. Peace.